Hey, Mr. G, I didn't see you come in. You snuck up on me. How are you doing today? Good. So, what do you have in mind today? What do you want to do? You want to learn how to play this keyboard? Okay, that'll be good. I'll teach you a little bit. So, come on over. Wow, that was fast. So, let me ask you, what did you think of my playing just then? Not much? Oh. Well, that's okay. Let me show you what this keyboard can do. Okay? Let me just play you a little bit here, and we'll see what happens. Whoa! It's all right, huh? Okay. What did you think about that, Mr. G? So you wish somebody would teach you to play like that? I wish somebody would teach me to play like that. So you want to learn to play this keyboard. This is the Yamaha YPG-235, and it's a good keyboard for people like you who are just starting. Well, not people like you, you know what I mean, but people who are just starting out playing the keyboard and trying to learn it like you. You know, I think it would be really good for you to learn this because it would give you something to do in your spare time, which you have a lot of. So, I can remember when I took this keyboard out of the box. I mean, I was flummoxed at all of the keys and the knobs and the dials and everything. Have you ever been flummoxed, Mr. G? Well, I have to say I've never seen a flummoxed giraffe, but that would not be a pretty sight, I know that. So, let me just show you a little bit about what this keyboard will do, and to do that, I'll set up a song. Okay, we'll set up a song, and I'll just do the style, and the voice, and the accompaniment, and I'll put an intro in here, and the main fill will be a B. I like the B rather than the A, and the sync start, and the tempo, and we're ready to go, alright? Did you see what we didn't do? We didn't turn it on! We didn't turn it on! Okay, here's the off-on switch over here. It didn't take me too long to figure that out, maybe 5 minutes or so. But you know, you might have trouble with this given your hoof condition and all. So I'll go ahead and turn it on for you. Okay, so let's do it again. The style I'm going to put on 61, which is a blues. And the voice I'm going to put on 13, which is kind of a cool organ sound. And the accompaniment plays the chords for you in the bass while you're playing the melody, and the sync start will tell it to start as soon as you play a chord in the bass. And I have the intro. It's on intro B. I like that. And the tempo about 116. That's okay. Now you can tell that the sync start is let's see, I'm going to push the dual too. You can tell that the sync start is ready to go because the arrows are blinking. Alright? So let's see what happens. Good, huh? Needs a put a boop on the bottom of that, don't you think? Some of the endings have it, some of them don't. I think we need to get Mr. Yamaha online and maybe add it to that one. So anyway, that's a little song there, and that's how it was set up, and we'll go into each one of those functions individually later on. But I just want to tell you one thing. You may have thought that you heard me make a mistake or two in there, and I just want to tell you that it wasn't a mistake. It was dissonance. And you know what dissonance is, don't you? You don't? Well, look it up in Giraffopedia, for goodness sakes. Anyway, dissonance drives the music. Dissonance powers the song along. And dissonance must be resolved. Hopefully in the song that you're playing. If not in this song, maybe the next song. But you resolve it, and then the music is whole again. So that's dissonance on the keyboard. Now, if you really want to hear dissonance, real dissonance is when you and Miss Ethel here regurgitate your food at the same time. Now that is real dissonance. Simultaneous regurgitation is dissonance indeed. And it smells bad. Now one other thing, Mr. G, this will help you. If you noticed, I was playing the chords down here, and I was just playing a major chord, just a C chord or one chord. Okay? But for blues, you really need to play the seventh chord. You know, you need the seventh. Well, there's an easy way to do that on this keyboard, and that is if you play the root note of the chord and then go to the first white note, it gives you the seventh. So you can just play two notes and it gives you the seventh chord. See? So with your hooks there, it might be a little hard for you to reach to play the chords. But with this little trick, you can play the seventh, and that's what you need to do. So, Mr. G, that's pretty good for our first lesson. I think you've learned a lot, and I think it was an awesome lesson. And so, until next time, give me 5. 4. Oh, you're a two-toed ungulate. Okay, give me 2. Okay, well you can hightail it out of here. Of course, everywhere you go, you hightail it, I know. So, we'll see you next time. You can just stay here and study the keyboard until next time. Okay, see you then.
Are you still talking to that stuffed animal?
Whoops, gotta go, Mr. G.